Now, I want to call something to your attention. This has been where we have gotten tripped up. Now, the Bible says, we have only one word for love. The Greek language has several words for love. The Greek language is 25 times more exact than the English language. Now, what point am I making? Well, we only have one word for love. The Greeks have several. They have agape, which is the God kind of love, which, as we just discussed, is unconditional love. Then we have phileo. We get Philadelphia, or brotherly love. It's a brotherly love or friendship love. Then there's eros, from what we get erotic from. It is romantic love. Then there's storge, which is family love. So when I say I love you in English, you have to understand what I mean. But when I say I love you in the Greek, I'm being specific. I phileo you. I would tell my wife, I eros you. And so there are several types of love. The Bible says to be angry but sin not. So say me and my wife have a falling out, and the eros, or the romantic love, is broken. The agape love must remain intact, or I will be angry and sinning. What that means is I may not feel all passionate and the warm and fuzzy towards my wife, and she may not feel that towards me, but I still have to agape her. She still has to agape me. In other words, if her pattern is she has dinner prepared every night, after work, then she must continue in that. If the husband goes out and takes his wife's car to get gas every day, and he can't stop doing that. Or if the broken relationship with her will grow into one with God. You can't stop speaking to each other. Oh, you may not feel the warm and the fuzzies, but the agape must remain. The grace must remain. You see, this has been where we have gotten tripped up. Because sometimes, I may have a strong phileo or friendship love with you. And then there's a broken relationship. And as a result, I stop agapeing you. And what God is saying is, no, to stay in my grace, the phileo might be broken. The friendship might be broken for a minute, but the agape has to remain. When they're in trouble, you still have to be there, or your relationship will span not just between you and them, but between you and the Lord. A storge, or family love, they're still your sister. They're still your brother. It's still your daddy. It's still your mama. And so even though you may not feel the warm and the fuzzies, you still have to walk in the agape. You still have to show grace for each other. You see, the Lord is showing you how to walk in his grace. You see, and you'll discover that if you keep the agape going, if you keep God's kind of love going, the unconditional love going, if you keep the grace flowing, then the eros will mend much more quickly. And even the phileo, your friendships, will heal much more quickly. And even the storge, the family love, will heal much more quickly.